Hey Aries, this is Tara and welcome to your June 2016 Psychic Tarot Forecast. Thank you so much for joining me and watching my channel and subscribing. If you are subscribing, I appreciate that. If you're not, I encourage you to do so. That way you'll receive these in your inbox each and every month. And this month I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck and then one from the Doreen Virtue romance card to see how romance is going for Aries for this month. And so let's do that first. I also wanted to bring something up that has come up for me in the last couple of weeks, and that is about source. How do we get our source? How do we get our tap into our God? You know, I was asked that question, and so for me, it's about creativity. It's about compassion. It's about love. It's about hope and all things that feel good to us empathically. So I'm mentioning this because it is top of mind. It is something I've been thinking about. And when it comes up a couple of times like that within a very few short days, then to me it's a sign. And I just wanted to share that with you and see if taking a walk and listening to birds sing, or being active and running, or playing tennis, or what is it that really makes you feel good and makes you feel happy, and you're in your body, but you also feel connected to your spiritual side. So again, not being religious, just it's more about spirituality and how it makes you feel good and connect to yours. Okay, so on to your reading, Aries. Let's see what's up for Aries for the month of June 2016. The cards are definitely being active for you guys, so let's see what's up for you. All right, well, the first card for you, Aries, is the Tower card. All right, well, the Tower card, well, this is a Major Arcana card, as you know, and it's the 16th of the Major Arcana card. So these cards start off with there's like a child who's going along the path of life. He goes to school, his parents buy him things that he needs, and he goes to college, he gets a job, and the job maybe doesn't go well, but he gets another one, and he may get married, and there may be a little bit of problems there, but he gets through life, and at the end of life there's the sun. So along the path, the Tower comes up, and this is where we have built walls that we thought were secure and sound, and maybe they don't serve us any longer, and that's what this card usually means for me when it comes up. So the feeling is that maybe some of you, and again, this is a general reading for Aries, for your sun, moon, or rising Aries sign. If your sun or your moon or rising is different, then watch those videos as well, because a lot of times those will resonate just as much with people, okay? So this feels to me like for some of you, though, Aries, that some of these walls are beginning to fall, beginning to crumble, that you built up, that you thought were very sturdy, very secure, very safe. Well, this particular card is a favorite of some readers because usually after the Tower falls, then there's enlightenment or there's opportunity galore. So I guess what I'm saying here at the very beginning of June is don't be disheartened, because it does feel like that there are new things to come up for you. I'm hearing the word boating. So if some of you all are taking a trip or going boating or going by the ocean or the sea or going overseas, then I encourage you to do so. This may be a way to relax and relieve any stress that's been upon you. I also feel like tax preparation was somewhat challenging for some of you. Maybe you were audited, and that just was like, you know, if you had a business, some of those walls crumbled because you felt like you had everything into place, and maybe you didn't. Maybe your accountant needs to be double checked, or maybe you need an accountant. But I'm just feeling like there's renewal after this, okay? So don't fall apart or anything. I mean, it's part of life. We know it as it is. The next card that came up, and I turned it over and it was in reverse, so I'm going to talk about it both ways. This is the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles came up in reverse. It's usually like this. It came up like this. So right side up, it means that It's about our money, our property, our finances. Upright, it means that we're hoarding money or we're saving or we're being very cautious with our funds. When it comes up in reverse, it means there's a little bit of instability around funds. And I was just talking about the tower, and where there financially there may be some instability, or maybe you were audited that. So, okay, in reverse. Okay, so possibly some of you all are feeling like you've lost some finances, some income, or some property that you had thought that you were going to purchase is now not going to go through. That contract will not go through. I'm hearing those words, that contract will not go through. So, maybe it's the best. Maybe you didn't want that property anyway. If it was a house and it had issues along the way on down the line, even if it passed inspection, maybe it wasn't the one for you. Maybe that financial investment that you thought that would make your portfolio blossom, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would have tanked and really gone down the drain. So that's kind of what I'm feeling is, again, good intentions make the best things happen. So set your intentions for the positive. I feel like some of you, especially starting off with this Tower card, that some of these walls, some of these things need to break down so that you can build a new portfolio. Okay, well, the next card that comes up, and not to say again that these cards are negative, they're just challenges in our life. The next card that comes up is the Two of Cups. And I love the Two of Cups. This is two people. It's similar to the Lover's card, but it's two people who are very much on the same path, who are very much see the same winding road, like-mindedness. They think alike. It could also mean a project or a job or something that your heart sings about, that you're happy about, that you're excited about. It could be a partnership that comes up. So maybe after all this other stuff, if it's not working out, something new comes up. If it is about love, then by golly, you need the break. So I would say, take that time with that person and enjoy and love. And be creative together. I'm seeing a lot of red and orange in this card. And orange to me is about creativity. Red is about movement. So maybe you're doing a joint venture together, a creative project together. Maybe it's a film you're producing, or a book you're co-writing, or some type of work that you're doing that could really, really be a big accomplishment, noteworthy. All right, so I feel like there's a lot of power behind this. As you can see, there's the lion at the top, and when I see the lion in any card, that's about strength. So this is strength in peace of mind and emotions, because this is a cup card. So strength in your emotions, all right? And the fourth card to come up is the Page of Rods. Now, the Page of Rods was also in reverse. So let's talk about it straight up. The Page of Rods is usually a message about an opportunity, an activity. It's usually, it can be a very vocal child, creative child, or creative person. So hopefully you have some creative ideas and ventures going on. In reverse, it means that things are sort of a little bit of a standstill, and that things are quiet for you right now. So, while the Pentacle card definitely I felt like needed to be in reverse, this one I'm feeling like some of you are going to be seeing this upright, like there's news of new projects coming up. And then some of you, I feel like, are going to find that it's kind of quiet on the waterfront. And, speaking of water, there's a lot of water in through this. And so maybe it's time, again, to take that deep breath, relax a little, be around the water, and just ground and see what comes up next. So you all leave me notes and tell me which areas you are. The one where things are moving forward, or the ones where things feel like they need to be quiet, because to me it feels like it could go either way. And a lot of green around this too. So I'm feeling like the ones that it's moving forward, again, traveling, traveling abroad, whichever country you're in, but traveling abroad. Okay. And higher ups that you're meeting with, it could be somebody or a couple of people. I'm feeling very strong business people with a company that can offer you a position. So that would be with the Aries that are moving forward. With those of you who it's come to a standstill, I would just say just be relaxed with the time and know that things really are moving forward, because they always do after the Tower. All right? So let's take a look at the romance cards and see what's in the cards for you, literally, in the romantic part of your life, because you did have the Two of Cups. And that's a very sweet card, Aries. Okay, well, this is you deserve love. All right, so you deserve love. You are lovable. And as you can see, she's pointing a bow and arrow out towards the ocean, towards the sea. So she's really sending her wishes, her thoughts, and her desires out, because she knows she is lovable. And this could be a he or a she. This is not applicable to gender at this point. This is both he and she. So I guess I encourage you to really love the one you're with, and especially yourself. When we love ourselves, then we attract other people. And you deserve that, Aries. You deserve love coming up for you. There's a lot going on in your life this particular month. I'm feeling like a lot of exterior things happen. Sometimes it's all within, like one of the other readings I did, it was all within them. You have a lot of activity going on, or not. So let me know which areas you are on this. And if you'd like a private reading, it's much more in depth. I answer your questions. And it could be, we want to go over what's the walls that are falling down and what you can produce next, and how you want it to look. In numerology, I'll look at the timing. And that's very, very important. All decisions, when they're based on timing, is a key. So let me know if you want a reading from me. You can reach me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com, or you can go on my website, www.taraventura.com, and schedule a reading with me. I have video readings. I can send you the video, or we can do a phone reading. All right, my friends, you all have a good month. Relax, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.